What's the craziest experience you ever had? Fucking you, no, I'm just kidding. Craziest experience I ever had. I know the answer, but I don't say it. I told the story once. The night my grandpa died, something happened in my room, but I never talk about it. I promised to myself to never talk about it. Maybe it's just psychology, because I want to protect myself from people debunking it. Act like, oh, there's an explanation for it. And I kind of always felt it's meant for me. What happened there was meant for me. It felt like everything was good. Do you know that from my story? Or did you just say that? Because that's the thing, yeah. The night my grandpa died, something happened. I will not talk about, but it gave me the feeling everything is going to be okay. Everything is fine. You don't need to worry. Once again, I realize I'm a technocrat. I love science. I get that the human brain is under stress. It's looking for stuff, you know. I can't tell. One day maybe I will tell. I don't know. I always felt like I want to keep the story. You know how in movies, when a character is sad, another character tells them a story that makes them feel better? And I always felt like when my mom one day is very sad because something bad happens, I will I will tell her that story. My cat passed away on 22nd of December 2020 very recently. On that night, it felt as if he was laying on my leg. Something he would always do prior to his death. It's such an easy to explain phenomenon, however, there is comfort in believing this stuff. I agree with you. I personally believe it's always the brain playing a trick on you to soothe your pain. Like if someone dies that you love, it's so much pain that your brain just turns something on to save you a bit from the stress. And that's why maybe deep down I'm scared to tell my grandpa death story. Because I'm scared that outsiders like you will debunk my story and take away my grandpa's story. Like the emotions you will feel in this moment are so heavy that it makes sense. The brain goes a bit mad. In the beginning, you will be shocked. That's how I felt. The message, my grandpa died very sudden. It wasn't like very sudden, just dead 1 second. And for the first hours, you're just shocked. You feel very normal. You feel, okay, what do we do now? We gotta call people, right? You're very, nobody cries. I remember I saw my aunt and my mom and his corpse laid there. Nobody cried. You're just very shocked, man. And then as the hours go by, then it hits, man. Fuck, that shit hits hard, dude. One of the biggest lessons of my life. And till this day, I still do it. Lisa knows. This story sucks. So, my mom and my grandpa were very close. We were a very close family, always seeing each other, a lot of love. My mom is an angel. She always took care of her parents so beautifully, always take care of them every day. But my grandpa could sometimes be annoying because he had schizophrenia. He would always be sometimes annoying. And my mom isn't the most resilient person ever. She's a totally normal person. And on Friday evening, my mom visited my grandpa, and my grandpa annoyed her a bit. But what wasn't his fault. He had a disease. He had a certain type of depression where he would always repeat stuff. But don't we have to, you know? And my mom got mad, and she was just leaving angry. Then it was 10 p.m. and the phone rings. 10 p.m. I was in the apartment, or I was at Lisa's. I don't remember. And the phone rings, and my grandpa calls my mom 10 p.m. Friday and says, "I'm so sorry I made you mad. I'm just scared that..." He always was like, you know when you get letters in the mail about some bullshit commercial no one cares about? My grandpa had like a disease. He would open commercial letters and think they're really important. Oh my god, we have to tell these vacuum cleaner people that we don't want to buy it. We have to do it. And that annoyed my mom after a while. And my mom, my grandpa would call my mom 10 p.m. and he would, sorry? And he would say, "I'm so sorry I annoyed you, but we have to talk to the vacuum cleaner guys." And my mom was annoyed because she did this every day for many years, not her fault. And she said, "Dude, stop fucking annoying me. Goodbye." And she hung up the phone. 2 hours later, he fucking died. So what do you think my mom felt like, man? My mom had nothing but love for this man. Pure, insane love in its purest form. And this was the last thing she said him. And when he died, and I had this moment with my mom in the car where we talked, she said, "This shit happens, old people die, but this being the last thing I told him is breaking me, man." And I tried to be a good son and safe, and I'd be like, "Man, he knew he loved you. It is, man, it's not your fault. Not your fault. You couldn't have known. and she's okay with it now. And I learned such a big lesson there. Maybe one of the biggest lessons I can teach anyone, and everybody here in chat will know it's the truth. You have to always be nice to the people you love, because you never know when they're gone. Even if your mom is annoying you, you just want to play games, you gotta show the love. Dude, every time Lisa leaves the apartment, I'm always going too far. I'm like, oh, I love you, take care, I love you so much, blah, blah, blah. Because once you make an experience like this, you realize you gotta tell the people you love how much you love them, man. I know it's hard. Let's say the truth here. My grandma is in a home for the elderly. I haven't fucking called her in weeks. I haven't written a letter to her. It sucks. I'm a fucking cunt. Everybody does stuff like that, you know? Because you take it for granted. Humans are always, again, reactive, not proactive. You know, but I should call my grandma tomorrow. I should write a paper, man. It's even in my calendar. Write a card to my grandma. You never fucking know when it happens, and dude, it's gonna help you so much knowing, man. You were nice to them. You did a good job. You tried the best. It's so important. It's really invading here. Careful. Take that thing from me, chat, man. You gotta tell the people you love that you love them. It's human in the end. Dude, you're young, you're in puberty, your mom annoys you. You're gonna be an asshole to your mom. It's puberty, it's normal. But you also need to find the curve, understanding how much these people care about you. And that you owe them, man. Yeah, it's a weird thing about death. I mean, this is a weird topic, guys. Death always stays with you. There's a before and an after. You know, when I was younger, they always said there's a before 9/11 and after 9/11. I never got that. But when you experience your first big death, there's a before and after, man. Like, that stuff stays with you. I sometimes lay in bed, like yesterday. I lay in bed, Lisa starts snoring, and there's these thoughts coming up. Over the years, they go down. But there's this thought going up, thinking about my grandpa, how he died alone, and how sad it is and everything, and I almost want to cry. Over the years it goes down though, and I push it away. That stuff just stays with you. I've always been a hardcore guy, never showing emotions. When I watch a movie where a person goes somewhere and finds a corpse of someone they love, like we watched this movie where a woman goes home and her mom is dead, and she's like, hey mom, and then I imagine my mom, because my mom found my grandpa and she was like, dad, hey, wake up. And it breaks my heart, man. There's a before and after, dude. Enjoy it while it lasts. There's a before and fucking after. So everybody, I want you tomorrow to call people that you love but never call. Your grandparents, someone living far away. You give them a little call. Hey grandma, I just wanted to call. How are you fucking doing in this pandemic? I know at this feeling of, oh, I don't want to take the phone. I fucking get it. But do it, man. You're gonna feel so good.